think that's possible? Can men just come from like anal simulation only?
I had a gay friend. I've talked about him probably a few times. He came out of the closet after I knew him when he was quote unquote straight. Mm-hmm. He said the first couple times he was having sex with dudes, he could come without even touching his dick.
I've heard that too, just from gay guys.
Plowed.
Yeah, just getting plowed. They'll just come. That's crazy, huh?
Another thing I learned this weekend, I forget who I was talking to about it, but it made me think back to my buddy, Mark is his name, this guy who came out of the closet. When he was 16 and saying he was bisexual and confused, the way he first acted on those homosexual urges, I noticed Austin just perked up. He's like, oh, this might be relevant to me. I might do what this kid Mark did. Mark got on a gay website, met a 40-year-old man in his neighborhood who had a family, and the 40-year-old guy came over and fucked Mark in the ass. Gave him chlamydia.
It gave him chlamydia?
Yes.
So it wasn't the first guy who was fucking in the ass in the neighborhood.
There's probably a lot of that going on.
Oh, yeah.
Not borderline, illegal man on boy sex because these kids are curious and they're afraid and they're going on chat rooms that their friends, their parents don't know about. They're not talking about it. They're meeting older men who are experienced, who can guide them up the river of gayness.
Right.
And then once they get to the top of the river, they're rewarded with a dick up their ass.
Right. Oh, yeah. I'm sure that this is a thing for sure. I worry that's, I don't know why I'm bringing this. I guess it makes sense, but the modeling man world is just disgusting. But if I was a straight guy and you were trying to move up the ranks, I mean, in modeling, I feel like you have to get fucked in the ass in order to move up the ranks in the modeling world.
Austin would know. He tried to be a model.
Oh, you did try to be a model.
Their talent scout actually asked me to come in.
Oh shit.
I still didn't get the part. The girl model scout was the one that picked me, but the guys team didn't want me.
Shit.
They found out I wasn't gay, so they wouldn't let me in.
I'm sure.
I actually had an experience with a modeling agency. When I first started my website for writing comedy, not when I first started it, but when it had been up a while, long enough where I needed some really professional photo shot, I went to a modeling agency to get some photographers' numbers. But I think in the back of my mind, I was kind of like, I hope they fucking sign me to a contract.
Hell
I get to
yeah.
make some money. One of the guys reached out afterwards. I was like, I handle the male models. I was interested in you sending some headshots. I didn't have any headshots. I think I sent him like a Facebook picture. Never heard back from him. But I did get in contact with a bitchin' photographer who still... Nice. Go to DannyFreeTheSlaves.com. I want Austin to lay eyes on this beautiful photograph of me.
Is that your fucking is that your website?
It used to be themullenmode.com. That was the first website I put any of my comedy writing on. But recently I wanted to get a .com going.
Nice.
Danny Mullen's taken by some ass hat.
Yeah.
Asshole, ass hat. You could throw any accusation at this guy. He's a piece of garbage.
Should I display it on the screen?
Oh, hell yeah, baby. DannyFreeTheSlaves.com. I still haven't gotten around to actually putting content on this bitch. Have I talked about the Danny Mullen on here? Mm-mm. I went on a rant on one of my newsletters I used to release back in 2016. But this guy's a technology blogger, and I think part of his brain is missing.
Jesus.
He wrote an article on how to choose a good email address once. And I read it just because I was pissed and I was on his site and I was debating messaging him and trying to buy the site from him. The second piece of advice he gave for choosing an email address is don't put any racial slurs in your email.
Maybe he's a comedian, dude.
No, he's not. And I know that's actually relevant advice for Austin over there. Yeah. But everything was misspelled. Austin. That was the second piece of... And I remember thinking to myself, like, what? My email address is going to be like Danny hates spooks at yahoo.com or like fuck the Jews 919 at gmail.com. Like, you don't need to put that in.
I like Danny hates the spooks. That's a good one, dude. At AOL.com.
The thing is, this website was billed as a legitimate business website, and that was the piece of advice he was offering.
That's so fucking funny. Danny hates the spooks at AOL.com. Yeah, hit me up. Yeah, I have an email. Danny hates the spooks. But it just spelled just like it sounds.
I saw something recently, and it was like all of the Bill Gates Foundation and like the WHO and shit had a whole bunch of their emails and passwords leaked onto the internet. And I was going through like this huge list of them, and there were just some really stupid one. There was one that was like, Hail Satan 666 was their password for someone that works.
That's
The head of human resources.
Probably, yeah,
Some
exactly.
middle-aged woman.
That's crazy.
Someone that works for Bill Gates Foundation. And
This
that
is
was
how
their
these
password.
fucking rumors start that Bill Gates is a fucking devil worshiper and shit.
I'm telling you, though, dude, there is no better blackmail. I think these are the top 3. A video of you masturbating.
Bad.
B, your pornography searches. And C, your passwords. If somebody had those on me, I would tell them, I'm your bitch. I'll blow you right now. I'll
Yeah.
empty my bank account. Give those back to me.
Just because they could do a lot of harm to your life, or because the passwords are so ridiculous?
The passwords are ridiculous. Mine's like Fluffy Otter 212 at Golden Sunshine.
Don't give your actual
That's
password.
fine.
for
They're
God's sakes.
they're lame.
They're like that?
They're stupid. But really, the porn searches and the masturbation video.
It's bad.
The face you make when you've already jerked off 3 times that day,
And
and
you're
it's
trying to
hard,
calm
and
down.
it's hard labor to get that 3rd nut out or
So
4th
bad.
nut out.
It's disgusting. Honestly, yeah, it shouldn't be. No one should ever see that.
Your legs are stiff as railroad
Yeah,
tracks.
Yeah. Trying to get
Your
it off.
ass is clenched up.
Yeah, it's so bad.
You're biting your tongue.
It's disgusting. Yeah.
A little bead of sweat's dropping over your brow.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, exactly.
Leo, you would cancel your Patreon. You
Oh, yeah.
delete your YouTube channel. You'd be gone if that came.
You'd have to do another you'd have to do another one of those speeches to get me back on the squad. I'd just be like, yeah, dude, I'm done, man. I'm just gonna work a security job here. I'm actually working a security job at the building that I live at, so I don't even have to like drive anywhere. I'd be like, I'm getting my groceries delivered to me, man, and yeah, man, this is my life now, man. Girlfriend left me.
You'd probably be like, please, Danny, let me be in another video. I can't do literally anything else. I've been canceled. No one will hire me.
They've re-canceled me, man, and I can't do it, man.
The Danny Mullen channel seems to be cancel proof, and that's what's sweet.